it should have been someone of color, because that record label was the opening, was the place that they went to let you hear the hymns that would have never have been heard. Okay, that would have never have been heard if it not for Motown. That would have never been known. People wouldn't have wanted to mimic. Okay, people wouldn't have wanted to mimic Diana Ross, wouldn't have wanted to mimic Sam Cooke, wouldn't have wanted to mimic Michael Jackson and Marvin Gaye and all the other amazing Stevie Wonder, The Temptations. People wouldn't wanted to have mimicked them if Motown hadn't given the platform for them to have it. For if they couldn't break down barriers, you just don't mess with history. There are just certain things that should not be touched, that should be off limits, people. And something like this, that I'm surprised. Barry Gordy, I need to understand. I would need Barry. Sorry, guys. Someone was trying to call me, and unfortunately, I have to record my podcast on my cell phone because my computer's was not linking to my microphone. Anyway, so I need to understand what Barry Gordy was thinking. And actually, Smokey Robinson, I was kind of upset because apparently he said that anybody that had an issue with J-Lo's singing the Motown is stupid. First of all, here he goes. This is what I'm talking about. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. I'm not saying that everybody has to agree with me or even agree with my fellow hundreds of other black people. I mean, Smokey Robinson, you're just one person. I love you. Once again, I'm a Smokey Robinson fan. I'm a Motown fan. I mean, there isn't one black singer that's been on that roster that I did not listen to growing up. That my mom is a hardcore Motown fan. I mean, I grew up. If it wasn't Caribbean music in my household, the only two types of music that were played in my house was Caribbean music, a lot of calypso, all of that good stuff, and then oldies but goodies, as the station my mom listened to here in the States, CBS FM. I don't know if that station is still around because I live in Jersey now, unfortunately, but I grew up in New York, and my mom used to listen to CBS FM, and when I tell you all the goodies, white, black, or whatever, that station played them all. And it's upsetting me that why do I keep calling him Stevie? That Smokey Robinson really doesn't understand what his own people are saying. Once again, everybody, this has nothing to do with Jennifer Lopez. She is amazing. I feel like she has pushed through so many barriers, so many. I mean, look, she even caught backlash when she was doing a Selena movie. And Mexicans are Latin. They are Latin. There were Mexicans and still are, even though I thought the movie turned out to be great and they end up changing their mind and really thinking she did a good job. There are still Mexican Americans that don't like the fact that she played Selena. You know why? Because it takes away from the fact that Selena was a Mexican woman, and that we understand that Mexicans, just like African Americans, just like Jewish people, just like the Asians, have also gone through their own form of bigotry and bullying and being a joke. And the fact that Selena broke through barriers as a Mexican American woman, you want someone who can depict that. And yes, like I said, it ended up being Jennifer Lopez, and she had to work hard to gain her Mexican people who want to believe that she can play Selena and be the Selena. But at the end of the day, there are still Mexicans who weren't happy the fact that she played it, and they have the right to feel that way, because you want someone who depicts the culture, that what Selena went through, what your culture has gone through. You want the person depicting this to be of your culture. There is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely, positively nothing wrong with wanting someone depicting something of your culture to be of your culture. The fact that people have an issue, whether it was white person, black person, whatever. And it's this is a movie, and this has nothing to do with actual culture, but it does a little bit. Oh my goodness. That's Marvel, right? The movie Doctor Strange, where they changed, the Asian man to a white woman, and everybody had controversy about it. You know why they had controversy about it? Because that Asian actor broke through barriers. This is where you're not understanding. You don't just pick up and change something that made an impact on someone's culture, made an impact on someone's life, made an impact on the way people see someone else, and make it your own. You just turn it around and pretend like the other person did not do all the work. No, people, you have to put in the same amount of work that I put in, and you need to acknowledge my work and not pick up and just change it because you think it's better. No, that is not how shit works, and it's fucked up that in this industry, you can't even keep it within what it is. So, the point of all this is that there is nothing wrong with Jennifer Lopez. She's a beautiful woman who can sing, dance. She's a triple threat, people, but she should not have done the tribute to Motown. Do you know why she shouldn't have done the tribute to Motown? Because she is not what Motown depicted. Her struggle is not the same, people. It is not the same. Do not compare her because it is not the same. Yes, she grew up in the Bronx. Yes, she was poor. Yes, her mother worked and struggled to take care of 3 girls. Yes, she pushed her way to the top, and I'm sure she's been turned down, and I'm sure she had some man who tried to tell her that she either wasn't beautiful enough or had to do something. We've all gone through it. I've gone through it, and I'm not even a singer. It doesn't matter. It took away from the impact that Motown has had on the black culture, people, not on the black race. It had a lot to do with black race too. Okay. It broke down some barriers, but for the culture, it should have been someone who represented the culture. Because not only does she not represent the culture of Motown, but she doesn't even represent the genre. She's not an R&B singer. She's not a soul singer. I mean, come on. And you know that. Those of you who are saying that she did amazing, no one talked about her performance. I think she performed very well too. She's a performer. What do you expect her to do? She is a performer. But she is not Adele. She is not Kelly Clarkson. She's not Celine Dion. And these people are not black. She's also not Kelly Rowland. She's not Janelle Monáe. She's not Jennifer Hudson, people. You are comparing them, and these are not the same. They're not in the same music genre. And you know what pisses me off? That had this been the Latin Awards, and let Janelle Monáe sing some classic Spanish song that would have been by some amazing Spanish singer who broke through barriers. Every Latin person would have had a fit. And it just doesn't understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me that when African Americans or people of color have an issue with someone trying to portray us or portray our culture, then you get mad. What if Janelle Monáe would have sang Celia Cruz song, or a Jenny Rivera song, or a Gloria Estefan song? I mean, come on, people. I mean, let us get it together. What about Mercedes Sosa? I mean, Ivy Queen. These are only some of the few Latin singers I can think of at the top of my head, and I'm a fan of them, so that's why. But I'm just trying to figure out, what would you have said if that would have been Kelly Rowland or Celine Dion or Adele singing any of these amazing women's songs? You would have been talking mother freaking crap. Okay, talking crap, and more crap. And what about country awards? I just want to point out that when Beyonce sang her song, Daddy Issues, which is one of my favorite songs on that album because it talked to me about my daddy issues. Country music lovers all over the world had an issue with the fact, mind you, she is a colored girl from Texas. Everybody knows Texas is huge with country music. Beyonce grew up listening to country music. But here you go, upset, talking about the black woman singing the country music song. And it's okay, because we're supposed to understand that Beyonce shouldn't be singing, a country song. We're supposed to understand that Celine Dion or Kelly Rowland shouldn't be singing a Jenny Rivera song or a Celia Cruz song or a Thalia song. We're supposed to know that. But Jennifer Lopez doing a tribute to Motown and singing Motown songs. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with that, because she killed it, because she's Jennifer Lopez, because you're being too sensitive. It's not about race, whatever. She's Latin, so she's one of you. No, mofo, because guess what? We would have had the same issue. Let me think of let me try to think of what's a black pop singer, guys. Let me see if I can see a black pop singer. I'm trying to sing a black pop singer that couldn't sing. See, everybody that's coming up on my computer probably could have sang the tribute. Okay, you know what? I mean, she's a rapper, but like Missy Elliott couldn't do the tribute. Nicki Minaj couldn't do the tribute. But who could have done the tribute? Mary J. Blige. Oh yeah, she could have did the tribute. You know what? No offense, because I guess some people don't know that Mariah Carey is partially African American. Mariah Carey could have I would have given them Mariah. Oh my goodness, I would have given them Mariah. I would have given it to them. Definitely given it to them. I don't know. I'm trying to, it's kind of hard. I'm trying to think of anybody else that shouldn't have sang it other than rappers. I can't find any. I don't know. Maybe even Rihanna, and I love me some Rihanna. You can't tell me nothing about Rihanna. Oh, Ciara could not do a tribute to Motown. She could not. I mean, no offense, I don't even think she could sing, but she definitely could not have done a tribute to Motown. Monica, another one who couldn't do a tribute to Motown. No. But you know who could have done it? Jill Scott. Like I already said, Fantasia. Come on, guys, Fantasia. I don't know. There are other black people. Maya the singer, she couldn't do a tribute to Motown. So there are black people who could not have done this tribute. Yet, you guys couldn't find the one that could. The one that could. It's just, it's a little frustrating. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I know I was a little animated today, but that's what happens when you are talking about something that's very important to you. Even Justin, and I've been kind of downhill with Justin, because the whole appropriation of my culture. But even Justin. I mean, there's just so many other people they could have picked other than J-Lo. Just want to point that out. Pink could have done it. Oh my God, that girl could sing. Okay, I'm done. I'm done picking people that could have done it, because they didn't pick anybody properly. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I plan on being more accurate, being more efficient with leaving them. You can catch me on my Instagram, which is Lene.nyc. I also have my webpage where I do some blogs, and I will be blogging about this also on my website, Lene, as well. And you can also catch me on Twitter. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.